All right, boss. So you've been here in the O'Connell household for 2 months. What's your experience been like thus far?
The funny thing is, because you've been filming for so long, and I know you so well, that I had seen them on screen, like on video, a lot. And then all of a sudden to meet them in person, I know it fleshes out them more, but then also you completely understand all of a sudden why they do what they do, why they take care of Byron the way that they do, and you see the loving nature that they have as people, and that how they transfer that into their approach to the sickness. And that's what I hope that I can contribute now to even more, like bring that into the website and into the movie, that it really comes from their character and their kind of general just life attitude, let's say.
So what are your thoughts on Byron? Having seen him 4 years ago or 5 years ago from the old footage and seeing him now, and just thoughts on Mr. Driftwood?
Well, I've grown very curious, obviously, to what Byron was like before Alzheimer's, but getting to know a person like this is also a unique experience, I would say, because it is true, you can see so much character in him still. There's still so much charisma, and his eyes, sometimes they capture you, and you can just imagine that he would like have a conversation with you and you would be captivated, because I'm still captivated when he looks at me.
Yeah. Now, watching Byron, I've totally developed this deep, weird connection with him right away, almost like within months, because you see a person who's different, right? He's got no ego. That's something that's very interesting to me, that he doesn't have an ego. He doesn't have a lot of willpower.
But you also see he's happy, especially when he's working with you. When you're there, when you have a connection, when you do your funny thing, when you get in a zone, when you feel like you want to kind of challenge him but also make him happy, that's when you see that he still has like a lot of joy in living at that point.
So what do you think about the direction of the movie and the website?
I love that this project has two parts of it. I'm a filmmaker, and from the first moment that you showed me some footage, I knew that there was a great film being made here. Just very authentic, very touching, and very optimistic. At some point, you decided, no, I want the website to be more. I want the website to kind of show what else is going on here and what our approach is, and explain it more than the movie can ever do.
I could never have guessed that this would be happening. It's caregiving. It's kind of boring.
No, it's not.
It's boring, but the way we do it, it's interesting to see his development and what he responds to, and how to keep him present, and how to deal with the physical issues and the mental issues and the emotional issues and the family issues. I mean, there's a lot that happens. It's boring and fascinating at the same time.
It's worth the work.
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it.
I've loved that it's drawn me in, and the way it's drawn me in. And once I got really committed to it and started watching more footage, but also going to Alzheimer cafes in Amsterdam to kind of get to know other stories about Alzheimer's and how people deal with it. Everybody has their particular own story, and everybody copes, and everybody has a hard time, and they all power through somehow. I mean, some people probably lose hope, but let's hope that this project gives a couple more people some energy to, push through and see that there's still joy to be had.
Not to mention the actual practical aspect of caregiving is that hopefully you could slow the disease down and keep the person as present, personality-wise, physically-wise, emotionally as possible. And I think that's something that people could learn by watching this, that this person, despite being in a reduced form, is still there, and you can still access them, and still a person.
Right, for sure.